All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakah Kwadash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well, while I this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our true faith and sincerity. And also shalom to the many children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. And on today, man, just basically getting on the lies that these devils push forth, man. Because again, these devils, they want you to believe, they want you to believe, for lack of better words, man. They want you to believe like they're the only hope, man. Because again, the times that we're coming into is when these devils is finna do something called order out of chaos, man. They finna do pressure from above and pressure from beneath, and they're gonna try to come out with an outcome, man. And the outcome that they're gonna try to come out with is trying to get everybody hit with a certain device, man. Because that's the end goal of these devils, man, to hit you with a certain device that actually controls you, man. You know? If you act up, they can turn your chip off, If you cut up too much, they can just hit the kill switch on you, man. This is the type of life that these devils want to push forward, man. And they're not going to push it forward just straight up. No, they're going to push it forward through lies and deceit, man. Actually, they're going to push it forward like they're going to try to help you. Let's go ahead and start off with that in the book of Sirach, man. This is the book of Sirach. Sirach 14. Let me jump down. Sirach 14, verse 7. It says, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last, he would declare his wickedness. Yes, man, if this devil do good, he's doing it unwillingly, man, because there's a more sinister plot behind it, man. You have to realize this devil, he's a snake, man. At the end of the day, he's going to try to bite you, man. Let's go ahead and jump over here to Sirach 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you shouldn't trust the so-called white man, because again, you can even go back to 1820, 1692. You go back to those times, at least those devils was more upfront about it, man. To these days, these devils, they can hide it more, man. They're more subtle now, man. So you walking around this guy, you work with this guy, you think he's your best friend at work, but he's at the house calling you a nigga, man. Read this again. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed. Yes, man. He in that what can possibly go wrong spirit, that smile that he gives you. When in the back of his mind, he want to kill you, man. Read this again. It says, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt note that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. Yes, man, because the devil will always be a devil, man. Like a dog will always bark, and the cat will always meow. Esau will always be the wicked, man. This guy, he was actually set up by Yahweh Shemawashai to cause, sell, and bring havoc throughout the planet Earth, man. It tells you in the book of Revelation, the 6th chapter, man. It says this red horse who came upon the planet Earth, he took peace from the planet Earth, man. And it says, and they should kill one another, man. So ever since that this devil have been into power, nothing but bloodshed, lies, and deceit have been running rapid, man. And what much more can you ask for from the devil, man? You thought things was going to be good. Let's go ahead and continue on, though. Sirach 12, verse 12, set him not by thee, least we have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. And that's how this devil do, man. He actually sneak his way up to the top, man. Sneak and freak and backstab his way up to the top. You go into the Roman Empire. You go into the Roman Caesars. That line, man. It was a lot of murders just so somebody can become king for 2 days, man. And it was a murder, a poison, some crazy things behind that, man. This devil, he's not even loyal amongst his own people, man. How low can he get? He's not, that's why I say there's no honor amongst thieves. Go ahead and continue on. It says, let him not sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And yes, man, you don't want this devil to prick you. Because the way he prick you, he talk you down, let you put your guard down. As soon as you guard down and your feet kicked up, he bites you in the back. Verse 13, who would pity a charmer that has been with a serpent, or such as come now wild beast? So who will pity somebody who's playing with a snake, man? Knowing that he's a dangerous beast, man. Knowing that he's full of venom and poison, man. You see somebody else get bit, your uncle got bit, your great granddaddy got bit, and here you come doing the same thing that they did, man. You're gonna get bit too, man. Continuing on though. It says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with them in his sins, who will pity? Yes, though hands on the hand, the wicked should not be unpunished, man. So if you following after this devil and doing the same thing that this devil do, or basically going on with the get along, you're gonna get the same judgment as him, man. Because like the scriptures say, though hands on the hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. You don't have to say, yes, Esau, he's my best friend. No, man. It's just the way your actions, it shows if you with this guy or not, man. One example, if you don't speak against the alphabet community, that means you with this guy, man. But if you speak against the alphabet community, that means you with Yahweh Shah, man. And that's what this devil's not. This guy Esau, he is not with Yahweh Shah. That's a reason why the Lord have to bring down this kingdom, because this kingdom was built upon what? Lies and bloodshed, man, and wickedness. Let's go ahead and get this real quick. I'm gonna jump back. Let's get this in the book of Nahum, man. Because again, that's what this land was built upon. It wasn't built upon honor, and trust. No, it was built upon lies and deceit. Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. Yes, America was built upon lies and robbery, man. They stole this land from the Native Americans, and that's well known, man. And it was years that it was ignored. It was years that Christopher Columbus was celebrated as a hero, man. Just recently, everybody found out that he was a devil, man. That's the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah exposing this guy. Read this again in Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city. It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Yes, we're not departing. We're stuck here in Babylon, man. We're the prey, and this devil, he's actually the hunter, man. Because that's one of the things that he do to fulfill his lust, man. To chase after and to seek and to hunt down the children of Israel, man. Like he says in Psalms 10, his eyes are privily set against the poor, man. Let's go ahead and go back to that Sirach 12. Going back to Sirach 12 in verse 15. For a while he will abide with thee. Yes, for a while he will, he can play it off. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a cat, you think it's a king, But it get to a point when that porcupine gotta show his horns, man. And that's the point that we're getting into in this movie, when this devil is finna get ready to reveal himself, man. He's going to pull the curtain back on himself, because this devil, he can't play that humble role anymore, man. He can't play that go along, get along role anymore, man. Because it's getting to a point when this sense of desperation is going to hit the planet Earth, man. And this devil ultimately is going to lash out upon the people, man. And how he's going to lash out upon you? Through his laws and legislations, man. There's going to be certain laws and legislations, if you don't have a tiny device inside your body, that he can kill you, man. Let's go ahead and read this going again. Sirach 12:15. It says, for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou will begin to fall, he will not tarry. Yes, man. He will not tarry to bring you down. And enemies speak sweetly with his lips. Yeah, acting like everything is all good. Acting like that he is trying to help you. But in his heart, he imagines how to throw thee into a pit. Yes, imagine how to throw you to the ground. He will weep with his eyes, but if he found opportunity, he would not be satisfied with blood. Yes, man. Because that's what this devil ultimately wants. Bloodshed. Going back to that Nahum 1, want into that bloody city, man. You have to realize, man, that's one thing that get Esau off his bloodshed, man. The adrenochrome, the things, the movies, the things that he's showing movies. That's one thing that Esau is fascinated with, bloodshed, man. And like it says in Numbers, the 33rd chapter, the bloodshed can't be cleansed by the blood who was shed, but by the blood of him who shed it, man. Let's go ahead and continue on though. Verse 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So if anything go wrong, you can always blame on the so-called white man, which comes in the form of Esau, Edom. And again, it's not white, just the skin color. No, man. The Edomites, man. Because again, it's people that look like so-called white people that's actually Israelites, man. Justin Timberlake, he's an Israelite, man. Lil Dicky, I believe him to be an Israelite, man. Jim Carrey, an Israelite, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin, an Israelite. And guess what? Even though these are famous celebrities, they're getting persecuted from the higher ups, man. Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. So if somebody, your car get repoed, you know what I'm saying? To the extreme of somebody get food poisoning, man. You can always blame it on a so-called white man because he's the one that's in charge, man. He's the manager of the planet Earth, man. So if anything goes wrong, all the BS goes down on the manager, man. It happened on your watch, for the lack of better words, man. Continuing on, it says, and though he pretend to help thee, he act like he trying to be your friend, yet shall he undermine thee. Yes, man, he's going to undercut you, man. And that's what the devil do. You can't be surprised at a snake for biting you. He was a serpent. So you can't be surprised at Esau for deceiving, because guess what? He's a snake, man. That's the characteristics of an Edomite. Let's get this real quick in Psalms 50 and verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil. Continuing on, in thy tongue frame of deceit. Yes, man. These devils, they give their mouth unto evil. So the things that come out of these devils' mouth is 9 times out of 10 lies, man. This guy have never did anything beneficial unto the nation of Israel, man. People can say, what about Abraham Lincoln? The Emancipation, the Proclamation, man, that wasn't nothing but a transferring of slaves, man. It came to more of a mental slavery, man, which put more harm upon our people. But just going back, man, this devil, he set that up, man. He made you think that it was going to help you out, but actually it made you be more and more in derision. Let's go right here to Psalms 52 in verse 2. Thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor working deceitfully, man. And that's the things that work out this devil's mouth, deceitful lies, man. And again, he's good. He's good at it. Like he goes back into Psalms on the 50th chapter, it says his words were smoother than butter, man. Yes, this guy, he do have a mouthpiece, man. Esau got a mouthpiece like a mug, man. But it gets to a point when people are not falling after your lies anymore, man. We woke up into those smooth sayings that you were saying. Continuing on. It says, thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather to speak righteousness to lie. Yes, man, you love to lie than to tell the truth, man. Esau lied just for the hell of it, Continuing on, it says, thou lovest all devouring words, oh deceitful tongues, and these lies do devour our people, man. Because you saying that that device, of these different medical applications, you saying that it's gonna save people, but actually it's devouring them, man. It's destroying them, Let's go ahead and continue on. It says, verse 5, it says, the Most High shall likewise destroy thee. Yes, man. So you're destroying people with your lives. The Lord, he's going to destroy you. You're going to have to get paid back for the things you have done. The bloodshed that you have shed, the Lord's going to have to shed your blood, man. Continuing on. It says, no, it's like it. It says, the Most High shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place. He's going to pluck you out of that ruling seat, man. And you're going to be under the seat. You're going to be in the seat of a servant. It says, and root thee out of the land of the living, Salah. The righteous also shall see it in fear and shall laugh at him. Yes, man, we're seeing it right now, man. We're seeing the fall of this devil, but we're actually going to fear too, man. We're going to fear to see how the Lord bring this devil down from the high estate, and it says we're going to laugh at him, man. Again, that's a beautiful thing to see the downfall of your enemy, man. The big bully on the block, he been taking your lunch money for 4 years straight, man. It's going to be beautiful to see this guy get put out the way, man. And again, it's not like this devil, he just going to go away scot-free. He's just gonna let go of the crown so easily. No, man, he's gonna put up a fight, man. That's why it says in Revelation, the 12th chapter, he's gonna come down, having great wrath, knowing that he have but a short time. When adversity come upon this devil, guess what? The sword is gonna come out, man. You know? And also Revelation, the 12th chapter, how he meant to make war with the remnant of his seed, of the Lord's seed, that have the testimony of Yahweh. So guess what, man? We're finna come into trying times, man. Through much tribulation, we shall enter to the kingdom of heaven, man. And these trying times is going to be by the way of this devil coming down having great wrath, man. This devil coming down with that deceitful tongue to try to fight against the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You know? So yeah, I can just a quick little video. I pray it was edifying. I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakodash, Shalom, BTA, and a Baba.